बैठिए।
थैंक यू सर।
एपीए में हो गया।
यस सर।
सिविल जज में भी आपका चयन अगर होगा तो सिविल जज का चयन अगर लेट होता है, मतलब होता है, तो क्या एपीए ज्वाइन कर लेंगे?
नो सर, आई वुड ज्वाइन सिविल जज। आई वुड ज्वाइन सिविल जज।
मतलब वहाँ ज्वाइन नहीं करें,
नो सर।
वो सीट आप छोड़ देंगे, किसी का भला हो जाए।
यस।
वेटिंग लिस्ट है क्या?
अगर ये पूरा इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन भाग 72 और इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन भाग 4 दोनों मिल करके चिल्ड्रन एंड वुमेन को कहाँ तक सेव करते हैं?
Sir, there are which are provided under Part 3 and Part 4 of the Constitution. For example, under Article 15 Clause 3, there is a provision for reservation of women. Then there is a provision under Article 39 regarding women. There is a provision under Article 40 maternity benefit, 42 provision for children provided under Article 21A right to free education for children. Article 23 provides for the protection of children in hazardous industries, factories. 24 forced labor, begging and all is protected under Article 23 of the Indian Constitution. Article 46 of the Constitution provides for the protection of the weaker sections.
एक्यूज्ड को प्रोटेक्शन दिया गया आर्टिकल 22 में।
Yes, sir.
कौन कौन से प्रोटेक्शन है ये?
Yes, sir. There is a protection that no accused shall be arrested, shall be detained beyond 25 hours of his arrest, and the grounds of arrest will be informed to the accused. So under three different categories under Article 20, 21 Clause 1 is regarding ex post facto laws, meaning thereby that the whatever punishment is existing at the date of the commission of the crime, the accused will be sentenced only to that punishment or the crime which is existing at the date of the commission of the act. Section
क्रिमिनल लॉ का जो है इस प्रोस्पेक्टिव इफेक्ट दिया जा सकता है क्रिमिनल लॉ का?
Sir, no sir, substantive law cannot be given retrospective effect, but procedural law can be given retrospective effect.
एक बच्चा है जो 14 साल का है, वो रेप की केस में फंस गया और यह रेप उसने किया है 1955 में 1955 में। इसके बाद अभी उसका ट्रायल चल ही रहा था कि 1958 में एक लॉ बनाया गया, प्रोबेशन ऑफेंडर एक्ट, जिसमें दिया गया कि जो बच्चे 18 वर्ष से कम के हों उनको छोड़ा जा सकता है। इस एक्ट में एडोमिनेशन करके वगैरह छोड़ा जा सकता है। अब इस बच्चे की जज साहब छोड़ने की बात जब करने लगे तो प्रोसिक्यूशन करा था आप उसका पीछे से प्रभाव नहीं दे सकते, आपको क्या करना है?
So benefit of the benefit be given, since it is giving advantage to the accused, so he can be given the benefit under the protection of the offenders. Yes.
मिला है किसी को?
So there is a judgment on this point, but I don't remember the judgment.
मिला है।
Yes.
पॉक्सो एक्ट में ऐसी क्या बात है जिसकी वजह से इसको ज्यादा खतरनाक माना जाता है? तो खतरनाक है कोई सेक्शन इसका?
So section 29 and 30 of the POXO Act basically deals, section 29 deals with the presumption of guilty, that the court shall presume that the accused is guilty and the burden of proof is shifted on the accused. And section 30 presumes the culpable mental state of the accused. that he has the mental state under which he has done the act. This is very means under the other provision like Indian Evidence Act, there is a evidence burden of proof is on the prosecution, and the prosecution has to prove beyond reasonable doubt the guilty, that the accused is guilty. But under the POCSO Act, the burden of proof shifts on the accused.
16 वर्ष की एक लड़की जो है करके सोई हुई है, चादर ओढ़ के सोई हुई है, हॉस्टल में अपने कमरे चादर ओढ़ के सोई हुई है। एक दूसरी लड़की आती है, चादर के ऊपर से उसके स्तन को दबा देती है, वह लड़की जगती है। इसके बाद वो केस करना चाहती है, तो क्या पॉक्सो एक्ट में कोई केस बनेगा ही?
Yes, sir. It is a harassment case under the harassment, yes, or
Tell only word.
yes, sir. Because under General versus Satish case, it has been that skin to skin touch is not mandatory, so he will be liable. The girl will be liable.
अब वो लड़की कह रही है कि हम भी लड़की, ये भी लड़की, इतना तो चलता है, क्या उसके लड़की होने का फायदा मिलेगा?
No, sir. Since it is a gender neutral, POCSO Act is gender neutral. Whether it is a girl or a boy, they both are liable under the POCSO Act.
पनिशमेंट में कोई ढिलाई नहीं?
No, sir. Punishment is given which does not discriminate between a girl and a boy.
कोई अंतर नहीं होगा दंड वगैरह में?
No, sir.
What is media trial?
So media trial is when any crime has been done in a society, the media without waiting for the result of the investigation or without waiting for the trial gives its own verdict, then it is known as media trial.
As a judge, your stand on media trial.
It will be restricted. Everyone in the country has its own limitation. Every authority has its own limitation. Likewise, media should also have its own limitations, and media should not interfere in a case which is pending before the investigating authorities or as a trial and before the court.
What is UCC and fundamental rights? What is the relation?
Sorry, sir.
What is the relation between UCC and fundamental rights?
She is provided under Part 4 of the Constitution, which is non-justiciable, whereas fundamental rights are given under Part 3 of the Constitution and they are justiciable.
What is the relationship between same-sex marriage and live-in relationship?
So both are different. Same live-in relationships are not a form of marriage, but when a person of opposite sex live together in a society as a husband and wife, then they are called live-in relationships. Supreme Court has recognized them to the extent of giving maintenance and legitimacy of children. The live-in relationships has been recognized by the Supreme Court. Whereas same-sex marriage is between the two person of same sex.
In case of rape victim, what is the procedure of medical examination?
So procedure of medical examination is that the victim shall give her consent, and the police constable shall take her to the nearest hospital, and the lady doctor shall examine her with her consent.
When I appear before the after the issue of the arrest warrant,
Yes.
what procedure is followed by police officer under CRPC?
Under section 82 of the CRPC regarding proclamation of offender, when the warrant is executed and the accused does not come, then he will be declared as a proclaimed offender by the court.
What is evidence?
The evidence is basically it is provided under section 3 of the Indian Evidence Act of two types: oral evidence and documentary evidence. Oral evidence, when the witness comes before the court and testify, all the statements which he gives is known as the oral statement, and the documents and the electronic record produced before the courts for its inspection is known as the documentary evidence.
What is motive?
So motive is something which when an accused does something, the reason behind commission of the crime is called the motive.
What is confession?
Confession is when a person accused of a crime confesses before any authority that he or she has confessed, he has committed the crime, then it is known as confession of the crime.
What is the importance of Section 27 of Evidence Act?
Yes, Section 27 of the Evidence Act, Section 25 and 26 says that the confession before the police officer shall not be admissible. But Section 27 carves out exception to this rule. It says that when any fact is when any statement is given by the accused before the police authority and any fact is thereby discovered, then that would be admissible as evidence against the accused.
When co-accused confession is irrelevant?
Yes, sir. Under Section 30 of the Indian Evidence Act, when the accused and the co-accused are tried jointly before the court, and the co-accused confesses that I and the other person has committed the crime, then it will be relevant.
What is dying declaration?
A dying declaration is provided under Section 32 of the Indian Evidence Act. It provides that the statement given by the person who is dead relating to the his cause of death or the circumstances of the transaction which resulted into his or her death is known as dying declaration.
Which is regarded as the best form of dying declaration?
Best form of dying declaration is question and answer form is regarded as the best form of dying declaration.
फॉरेंसिक साइंस का इसमें क्या से चल रहा है? फॉरेंसिक साइंस,
In which, sir?
फॉरेंसिक साइंस.
Yes, sir. Forensic evidence are very much relevant when a circumstance regarding when direct evidences are not available. When circumstantial evidence, when the case has to be established by the circumstantial evidence, then forensic evidence plays a very vital role in establishing guilt of the accused.
What is real evidence?
So real evidence which is directly produced before the court. Direct means given by the oral evidence which is given directly by the witness or a document which is produced before the court.
चलिए आपका इंटरव्यू समाप्त हुआ.